gets a mountain. We don't have deck lists for these guys, so we can't analyze those at the moment, but I'm guessing Shrine or Spellskite. Yo, Spellskite, okay. Spellskite for Jesse. And a Swamp for Barret, he passes back. Just a little draw-go action now. Mountain for Jesse. Jesse has, I want to say it's Splinter Twin in hand, but I don't know if he's got the Exarch. So Barret plays an island, passes back to Jesse, and Jesse just draws and goes. So no fourth land drop for Jesse. And Barret, Inquisition. So he does, I believe, have the Exarch in hand. I thought I saw. We know he has a Splinter Twin. It's right at the top, right at the front there. So Mana Leak for the Inquisition. And Barret plays an island and passes. That's kind of unfortunate that he played his land after the Inquisition. At least he would have had the option to pay for Mana Leak. But Jesse, again, no fourth land drop, passes back. And Barret says, duress you.
Soon to be departing from Standard.
Yeah. So we see Dispel, Exarch, Twin, and another Dispel, and what is that in between the Dispel and Splinter Twin?
That's an Exarch, I think.
It is, you're right, it's another Exarch.
Is that triple Dispel, Exarch, Twin?
Yes.
Not bad.
That's he can't find that fourth land drop, and as soon as he does, he's he's in pretty good shape now. I assume that Duress takes the Splinter Twin.
There it goes.
Yeah. Seems like a reasonable choice to take half of the winning combo out of his hand, leaving him with just Exarchs and Dispels.
He says go.
Yeah, no land, so I believe he just drew another blue card, I think.
I think he might have drawn an island, actually, and chose not to play it as a bluff.
Could be.
Oh, I'm wrong, because he could have played it this turn now. No, just a blue card. Just. One of the players online mentions, or viewers online mentions that Leyline of Sanctity actually is even more good in comparison because it gives you hexproof rather than Shroud.
It's a very good point.
We've got an end of turn into the Royal with Kicker, which will put Jesse's hand above the 7 mark.
Very interesting. So, forcing Jesse to play out
and we
an
see
Exarch.
a Exarch to untap an island, perhaps, and then perhaps letting that resolve. Yep. Just this is his extra Exarch, so if it does get killed, it's not incredibly terrifying for Jesse. It's just like, oh well, you got it. Yeah. I've got one in hand still.
And there is a Spellskite for Barret to fight the combo with.
Now he's saying +1 to your combo, Jesse.
Go for the throat there in Barrett's hand.
Does not cast it, knowing there's all those dispels right now. He can cast it later and tap down an island. No land for Jesse. It seems like every time we've watched a twin deck play, they have been having mana trouble in game 3.
Yeah. You're right, that's kind of odd. So there's that Spellskite again.
Spellskite comes back down. We could see a counterspell here, a Mana Leak perhaps from Barret. And there's the Mana Leak for the Spellskite. I wouldn't be surprised to see Dispel here to fight over this.
I mean, he's got 3.
Yeah,
why not?
He's got 3, and also besides that, there are very few instances that Jesse's actually concerned about. Just getting that card out of his hand now so he doesn't have to discard later if he fails to draw more land is actually a real thing.
Right. So Barret untaps. And draws, I believe, an island, was it? It was foil, I couldn't see what it was. There's a go for the throat at the top of his, the front of his hand.
Taps Go for the throat. This cannot be redirected.
Right.
Spellskite is not a legal target for Go for the throat.
Exactly.
Flash Freeze in Barret's hand. Jace. And draw a card.
That's what it was. He's got double Jace in hand.
I love black-blue control right now. I think it's a really great deck.
Jesse at least now has his 4th land.
Preordain from Barret. I believe I see a Despise in his hand as well.
Flash Freeze, Flash
I think that's
freeze.
double Flash Freeze.
He's got Flash Freeze, Jace, Beleren. So, Preordain, keeping, what is that?
I think that's a Creeping Tar Pit that he just drew off of the Preordain.
So there's a Despise, as you mentioned, in his hand.
There's a lot of pointing to Spellskites.
Yeah, not real sure because there's nothing that's happened at all that targeted anything in the last few interactions here. We've had a Preordain resolve is the last thing that's happened. I don't know how a Spellskite is relevant to the Preordain.
Perhaps he's choosing between an untapped land or a Creeping Tar Pit. He goes with the Swamp, leaves himself with 3 mana, casts Despise. Despise pulls out a Mental Misstep for 2 life and is countered. That protects the Deceiver Exarch in Jesse's hand currently.
And there's a Swamp and pass.
Jesse draws.
Has a 5th land.
Go.
So he's right now in hand.
He's going to be buried by that Jace unless he does something.
Does he? Is that a Splinter Twin on his far left at the bottom
I think
of that
it is
pile?
a Splinter Twin. Splinter Twin.
So he's got Exarch Twin in hand. The problem is Barret has Spellskite. Barret has 2 Spellskites.
Please add 2 pieces to the combo in order to win.
Yeah, that's Spell Pierce, Dispel, Exarch Twin in Jesse's hand. And is that? I didn't see what he drew. So meanwhile, Barret building up his land count. And here comes another Jace. Which can get Spell Pierced, but Barret has plenty of mana to pay for it. Barret wants to take a look at the graveyard here. I want to say he's also got Karn Liberated in hand. I think I saw a Karn. Yeah, is that a Karn? I'm pretty sure that was a Karn.
I think he's a ways off from casting that one safely, but just having it there
I
is
agree.
pretty awesome.
He's got it available, though. Yeah, it's probably a one of.
Oh, yeah, definitely a one of.
He's just holding it, you know.
Jace comes down and draws again. Each of these Jaces has just a huge potential of locking a game out, essentially, because Jesse has a lot of work to do before he can try to win, which means the Jace is going to get a lot of work done in return. A land for Jesse. A Gitaxian Probe. What do you have? I would like to check.
We would like to see, too. So
Flash Freeze, Tectonic Edge, Creeping Tar Pit, and a...
No, I thought that was Karn Liberated, but...
I can't actually figure out what that card is.
I'm having trouble figuring out what that is.
That's a foil. Maybe it's an alternate art something.
That's what I'm wondering. Any chance we can find out what that card is, Jeremy? We're trying to figure out what that card is next to the Creeping Tar Pit. It's that top card. What is that?
It's a undiscernible foil. Perhaps it's an alt art Lilianavis or something. I'm not sure. It looked black to me, maybe?
I thought it was a... Well, he just drew a Grave Titan. Is it possible that it's a foil alternate art Grave Titan? I don't know. Because it was foil, it kind of distorts the color of it.
Inquisition of Kozilek being cast.
We saw Grave Titan, Creeping Tar Pit, and there was something else. So now we get to see Jesse's hand, which is Exarch, which he's losing, Twin, Double Dispel, get Deprive, Twisted Image, and Spell Pierce. And there's a Deprive for the... Is that what that is? Grave Titan? I want to say that's the alternate art Grave Titan. That's the card that we were questioning. I'm going to look it up just so I can get the... It's like the promo version, like the D12 version of Grave Titan, I think.
I will defer to you, Master of
Almost
Arts.
positive that's what it is. Of course, it's not on this... it's not up on this particular site that I'm using. Let's look on Star City Games and find out
We
if I can
see,
see it right here.
A Twisted Image attempting to get rid of one Spellskite. It works.
Yes, that's what it is.
Preordained.
That's what it was.
That's Duels of the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, the
Grave
Xbox
Titan.
promo. Not as familiar with that artwork.
I like the art. It's cool.
It is
Big
pretty cool.
sickle wielding guy. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Preordain after the Twisted Image gets rid of the first of the Spellskites. Now Jesse only has to assemble 3 pieces of the combo. Another answer plus
it.
the 2 pieces of the combo.
All right,
And that's through Counter Magic and a
Doomblade
Jace.
that Barret has just drawn. A textless Doomblade. I do recognize that one.
Doomblade's strangely a little weaker than Go for the Throat here, because Doomblade can target Spellskite, which means Spellskite can use its ability to save a Exarch. Grave Titan, leaving some mana open. Why not split your arts? Good times.
Yeah.
2 zombies
Some
come down.
zombies.
It's not much time left for Jesse to be able to win. He's got to do something soon, and very, very, very soon, in fact.
Yeah, he's going to be...
Land. I see Dispel, Splinter Twin, Dispel. I believe
There's a
I
Ponder.
see there's a Deceiver Exarch on top of the library. Maybe 2 Deceiver Exarchs, in fact.
He's already lost 2. You know that? He's only got 2 left in his library.
Says go.
At this point, Barret does not even need to tap mana. I mean, okay, so
There's
he
a Doomblade.
Doomblade's a Spellskite.
Here's a Dispel.
Dispel.
Sure. I mean, this game is going to be closed out very quickly by that Grave Titan.
If you've got additional time, please call the judge so that we can call it.
And Jesse knows the top 2 cards of his library. Creeping Tar Pit's activated.
So this is a 2-turn clock then he's got set up. Alright, Deceiver Exarch pre-combat.
And Barret could pay 2 life here. There we go. Or 1 mana, depending.
Yeah, he's asking what exactly is the target, I think. And he's paying a mana, I believe, to redirect that to Spellskite. Shouldn't the Spellskite tap? A little bit unclear on why that Spellskite's not tapped, because I thought that's what he was targeting, or he was changing the target to Spellskite. But it looks to me like Jesse's Spellskite chump blocked the Grave Titan. So yes, it's a 2-turn clock, putting Jesse to 7 life, and Jesse cannot assemble the combo. What's that? Right, Barret was tapped out. Did Jesse just show him Splinter Twin and win? Is that what it was then? Oh,
I think Jesse just scooped, basically.
okay, that's what I thought
Yeah,
too.
I'm pretty sure Jesse
Okay,
scoops.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, for a second I got a little bit confused as to who won. Looked to me like Barret won. So
That's
blue-black
blue
control.
control.
Yeah.
A
Takes
2-1